So, Aryan, what do you think would be the future of drones? Because, we've seen it like in photography, of course, it's come in, but we've also seen many other ways, like, to deliver things or, some emergency medicines, people
Yeah,
using drones and all. So, what do you think would be the future of drones? And, like, the youngsters who really want to, learn how to fly a drone, any, sort of advice for them, like would this be a viable option for them in future? What do you think?
it will. I personally think that drones will have a very, very huge impact in making life easier for the people. Let it be either delivery or let it be using what do you say? Um, using lidar, implementing lidar on drones to make surveillance, or you can use it for surveillance. The military can use it, and I guess the ideas just keep booming. But the government is obviously scared to bring on a full form drone legality across India, or you can say across the world, because it's the thing which is the thing which can be too good might even be too bad in some cases. So there have been some issues regarding the drones, like some attacks or some things. But I guess that the we should proceed on in trying out the possibilities on making drones legal in India. Like they are legal, but spreading awareness and removing the stigma that drones are just for the bad things. So I guess if the government starts uh, uh, like doing more research upon drones and letting more companies get into drones, then our life will be more easier.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Great. Exactly. And also, Aryan, are you planning to make aerial photography as a career in future, or it's some sort of a side hustle that you want to keep doing?
So aerial photography for me won't be the main occupation that I go towards. It will be a source for me to storytell or to shoot videos and photographs. So, but I'm certainly leaning towards researching upon drones and coming up with new ideas that the drone will be capable of doing. So, I guess I do photography just because I love it, and I might not go into making it my absolute career.
Great. Please don't tell me you'll start doing wedding videos with drones.
No, 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 I won't be going into that.
Okay, great. So, your portfolio, calmcanfly.com.
Yeah.
Do you wanna tell us how did you come up with that name and why did you come up with that name, like Calm Can? Any interesting
So
story behind that?
my Instagram username was Aryan Bakle earlier, and I wanted something that uh, something that people know me by, like a fixed name. Like if you search YouTube, there's Mr. Beast. He doesn't keep his real name over there, but it gets the people's attention.
Yeah.
So I guess many of my friends tell me that I'm very calm in some situations and like that. So I just came up with this idea that calm can fly.
Oh,
And now I have started various other pages like Calm Can Film, where I'll be posting any gigs that I'm doing, like for the people, or working with someone or collaborating with people. So I'll be posting Kamkan films on Kamkan films, and yeah, so that's it.
oh, Calm Can Fly and Calm Can Film.
Yeah.
These are some of the pages that you're coming up. That's interesting. I think it ends up becoming your brand.
Hope so.
Calm Can Fly. All right. So, Aryan, when I look at your pictures, it's it's all about traveling. It's all about, being very close to nature and exploring and all. So tell us more about your traveling adventures.
So I guess my dad played a major role because he absolutely loves traveling to various places, and he carries me along with him. And it's a pleasure that we shoot together, we share our ideas together, we help each other create content, and that's how we both keep progressing. So I have internationally I have been to Bali, and mostly in India I have traveled to Kashmir, to Manali, Delhi, and many of the south regions like Gokarna, Udupi were some of my best. And and I guess I even traveled to Loktak Lake, which is to the east of India. So it was totally fabulous over there. The nature is too good, and so those are the places that I have traveled to so far.
Great, great. And let me tell you, I haven't traveled much in my life at all. It's just that, by looking at pictures like yours, I just feel like very happy, as if I'm
Oh,
in that place and look with my own eyes. So it's great. And Aryan, like, in one of the conversations we were talking, like in some areas in our country, flying drones is banned. So what
yeah.
are these places? If you could tell our listeners, it would be great.
So I guess Hampi comes first, where it's a totally sacred place and a very religious place. So flying drones is totally banned in Hampi, and even in Goa. I don't know what's the reason, but
Mm-hmm.
even in Goa, North Goa, flying drones is totally banned. I guess in South Goa it was a bit. Not so much restrictions were there because I saw some people taking flying their mini drones on the beaches in South Goa this time. And but yeah, I guess places like Hampi and especially Kashmir, even in Kashmir, it's it's too hard to get the drone itself via the airport security.
Oh,
So so there are some problems. So that's why we have to make sure that we are when we shoot, uh, we we go to some place where aren't much people, so we don't attract much eyes upon us. So that's how I basically shoot.
oh, okay. Wow. And do you have any places that you want to visit, like a bucket list of places that you just want to,
I guess Iceland is one of the places that I wanted to visit,
Mm.
and I see that every place whenever some of the creators post, every place has a unique land which can be seen much more better with the bird's eye view. So there are various places where suppose there's a heart shaped lake, or there is a C-shaped place. And even recently in Gokarna, I saw there's a Om-shaped beach over there. So yeah, I seek on traveling to places where I find the potential that there are some unique landmarks, or in a certain shape or design or architecture. And yeah, I love shooting on those places.
Amazing, amazing. And just like your father, like he's a professional photographer, and I think he's a brand ambassador of like Samsung, or
Yeah, he collaborated with Samsung.
it's great. So, what's your take on, let's say, Aryan gets an opportunity to work with some amazing channels out there? Like, I grew up watching Discovery, Nat Geo, and Nat Geo is like known for its photography. They also
Yeah.
had a website back then. It was like a community. So, like, are you keen on approaching them and, showing your work? Because I think aerial photography that you do is closely related to nature, and I really don't see like you do portrait photography as such.
Yeah, sometimes so I don't shoot with camera. I just either do mobile photography or I do aerial photography.
Okay, okay. So you would be open to, any sort of collab
Yeah.
coming to your way, right?
Yes.
Great. And again, let me come back to your university that you told me that doesn't have exams. This is like so cool. But then you told me something else that every day is like an exam.
I mean, you can say that.
Yeah, talk a bit about that because that sort of education system is something we need the most right now. And I'm
Yeah.
so amazed. I guess I've already told you, but I'm so amazed that your father had put you, into this because most of them, we all are like, we get up, we go about our lives, we don't think much. We are on an autopilot mode, to be very.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm like really, really amazed by the choices that your parents have made and are still making. So talk
Yeah.
a bit about your university.
In 11th and 12th, as usual, like any other kid, I was pursuing JEE entrance exam,
Okay.
and it literally sucked me up till the bottom. I was like, no, I cannot do this at all. I can't do this. It was like I was going on a train that just leads to a place that people say is beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
but the actual process of visiting is like a going to some unknown place which is termed beautiful, but the windows of the train are totally shut, so you
Oh.
cannot enjoy. So I decided to get out of that train, and that's where my mom and dad like kind of uh, told me that check out this university. So I'm in Atria University, which is in Bangalore right now, and they are the first liberal science university where you do not have you can be from any background like arts, science, or commerce, and you can uh, they have a very unique entrance exam. They won't take any tests like maths, or you need to have 90% plus in 12th board, or you need to pass this entrance test with these marks. So they have a very unique entrance exam. So uh, we had to write an essay about our passions. We had to tell them what sports we play, our achievements in the sport, or basically they just check the curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
What are we really curious in making a change? Because in Atria they don't focus on getting kids to do jobs,
Oh.
but we focus more on bringing out ideas, solving problem statements, and that exists in the world, and yeah, uh, getting started with a startup. So, so as I said, we have to write an essay, I guess 40 pages of questions that we have to answer, and they aren't mathematical questions or anything. They are just about our interests, about our choices, about our dreams, and then they conduct a very fun, interactive online session,
Oh.
uh, and through which test the they test some abilities that the student has, and finally one of the management people, like a mentor over here, or many management peeps over here, we have a one-on-one conversations, and then we either receive the offer letter at that time. So even inside the campus is absolutely great. There's a fountain, a place to sit in the nature, and the mentors are especially very, very friendly, very open-minded,
Mm-hmm.
and we actually have fun when we learn over here. So, and we do not have exams here. We are given credits. So if we come up with any idea and we approach them, and depending upon how much work we do, we
Mm-hmm.
get our credits, and that's how we graduate.
Oh.
And we also have studios over here, So the lecture timing actually over here is just 3 hours, 3 hours of lecture,
Okay.
and we are provided with app called Accelerator, where there are tasks given to us depending on the lecture.
Oh,
So 3 hours of lecture every day, and the other 2 to 3 hours we have a task to solve, or like any activity uh, to do, and then we have to upload. It can be either a physical activity, or we are told to do a research and make a presentation, or things like that, and then post it. And in the afternoon session we have studios. So studios is basically and it's like a place where the student has the uh, ability to do what he wants with the help of mentors. Like if he comes up with the idea of making a motorcycle, like for example, me and my other three peers,
mhm.
Lakshay and Aryan, so we three decided that we wanted to have an experience in actually building a drone and automating it.
Wow.
So, yeah, so we have to pitch the idea about what we would like to do to the management team, and they give us the funding depending upon how well we do, or how well our ideas are, and that's how we get the funding and we buy the products we build. So for now, we have built three products. I mean, sorry, right now we have built two drones. They are very basic, not much advanced, but yeah, the main reason was to get an hands-on experience of building the first drone. So
Great.
it's very fun way to learn. It's no, there's no such hard-on compulsion that you have to get some marks to pass or anything. We just have fun in what we do, and the even the hostel life is very fun over here. There are people over here with various interests in various fields. So every person I talk to over here has a skill that I or many don't have. So we learn together. We help out each other over here. So it's fun here.
Your university sounds like Hogwarts plus Shark Tank.
Yeah, you can say
Like
that.
you learn a lot of stuff and then you pitch your idea. It's like the first part is like Hogwarts. You get to learn a lot of things and
Yeah.
you pitch your idea and it sounds like really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it's the first ever liberal science university to exist in India, and I'm the part of the first batch over here.
Wow, amazing, amazing. I think you've made a brilliant choice right there. And
Yeah.
I hope you do wonders in future, Aryan. All the very best.
Yeah.
And thanks a lot for coming on my podcast.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Been an amazing guest. The stuff that you shared at such a young age. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, our country needs all of this right now. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.